Hey guys, with back to school in full swing, I thought you might enjoy another healthy breakfast idea. So this one is one of my favorites. It's a vanilla flavored chia pudding with homemade granola. It's super simple to put together. You can prep it all on the weekend and have a great healthy breakfast in the week ahead. And special thanks to Kroger and their Opt-Up app for sponsoring and collaborating with me on this episode. The inspiration for this recipe was born after using Kroger's Opt-Up app, which is my new favorite thing. It's a free mobile app created by Kroger that works with your local Kroger-owned grocery store. I love it because it helps you make healthier choices when you're grocery shopping each week because it provides nutritional information and ratings on the products you use most. And if something gets a low score, it gives you healthier recommendations for other products to buy. I love that. You can then add items to your cart to order from the Kroger mobile app or website. I'll leave you a link in the description for where you can download the free Opt-Up app in the App Store or on Google Play or from their website, optupapp.com. So while using this app, I was totally shocked to see how much sugar goes into yogurt and granola, things that you think are supposed to be healthy for you. And my kids love yogurt and granola for breakfast, so I thought there has to be a healthier way. Okay, let me show you how to make these low sugar but high in nutrition chia puddings with homemade granola. So to prepare our chia seed pudding, we are first going to measure out 2.5 cups of almond milk. Now you could use regular milk if you wanted to as well, or soy milk. And then to that, you're also going to add a cup of plain Greek yogurt, 3 teaspoons of vanilla. So I find whenever I'm trying to cut back on the sugar, I ramp up on the flavor, because if something's really flavorful, you don't actually miss the sugar. Then we're going to add 3/4 cup of chia seeds. Now chia seeds are really great to add to something like this because they're going to create that kind of pudding-like consistency. Because anytime they hit something that's liquid, like the almond milk, they'll start to expand and become almost like a gelatin consistency. They're also really high in fiber and really strong in omega-3s, so they're really nutritious too. So then you can mix those up until everything is combined. And then you're going to portion these out into some glasses. It'll fill anywhere from 3 to 4 glasses depending on how big your glasses are. And you want to go about 3/4 of the way up. Then you want to refrigerate these. And anytime I'm taking a bunch of glasses to the refrigerator, I like to set them in a jumbo muffin tin because it's so much easier to just take the muffin tin to the refrigerator than to try to juggle 3 glasses. You want to allow the puddings to refrigerate anywhere from 3 to 4 hours. I think overnight is even better. And then we can get to work on our homemade granola. So if you've never made granola before, it's like the easiest thing to do. And once you make one, you're gonna wanna make all kinds of granola because it's basically the same recipe, and then you can just switch up the flavoring and the nuts depending on the flavor you want. So in a medium bowl, we're gonna add 2 egg whites. To that, we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of honey and 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. And then for our flavor, we're gonna go with a teaspoon of ground cinnamon and 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. And then you're also going to add 1/2 teaspoon of fresh orange zest. And you'll find that flavor combination between the cinnamon and the cloves and the orange just creates a really nice fall flavor. So you can whisk that all up until everything is combined. And then we're going to add 2 cups of old-fashioned oats. So you'll see when you get to the grocery store, there's 2 different types of oats. Don't go with the quick cooking oats because those won't really work for granola. You want to make sure that you have the old-fashioned. They have a much different texture to them and they work much better for granola. And then we're also going to add some nuts just for some extra protein. So I like to add 1/3 cup of pecans, 1/3 cup of unsalted cashews, 1/3 cup of dried cranberries, which is a really great flavor combination with the orange zest. And I like the granola to have a little bit of chew in it, so that will provide that. And 1/3 cup of unsweetened coconut. And then you can mix that all together, and you want to really mix it well to make sure that the flavoring and the egg white is coating all of these ingredients. And then once it's all mixed up, you can transfer it onto a rimmed line cookie sheet and then just spread it all out so it's on a single layer. And then you're gonna pop it in a 375-degree Fahrenheit oven. And you wanna let this bake for anywhere from 12 to 13 minutes, just until the granola is golden brown and starts to dry out. Then once it's done, you can allow it to cool. And then once it's completely cool, I like to transfer it into an airtight container and just keep it on my countertop. And that way every morning when I want to use it to top my chia puddings, it's right there and ready to go. This granola also makes a great gift at the holiday time, or you can also put some in the lunchbox as well. Okay, so now for our orange segments. So what you want to do first is slice off either end of the orange, and that's going to give you a flat surface to work on. Flip your orange upright. And then just with your knife, you're gonna go around the orange, just slicing off the rind, making sure that you're getting close enough to get the white part, or the pith of the orange. Then once all of that is removed, you can go back in with your knife and just remove any more of the pith that you missed the first time around. And then you're gonna be left with an orange that will now show you the segments. And you can see the orange segments are in between the orange membranes. And what you wanna do is take your knife and slice in between each membrane to release the orange segment. And you can keep these in a bowl. I actually just keep them in there with the juice because it keeps the orange nice and moist and prevents it from drying out. And then just pop it in your fridge until it's ready to serve. And then when it comes time to serve, you can just take a handful of the granola, sprinkle it on top of your chia pudding, place 2 or 3 orange segments on top, and there you have it. You have got a healthy and nutritious breakfast ready to go. I hope you guys give this one a try and let me know what you think. And special thanks to Kroger for sponsoring and collaborating with me. I hope you guys go check out the app. It's pretty enlightening to see where some of your favorite products land. All right, you guys, I'll see you back here next time. Until then, bye.